Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave? Is this yours?
No.
Thank you.
Shake your hand.
The MVCC would like to tell all fans, coaches, and players that any is committed to the ideal of good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play. We ask all fans, coaches, and players to show respect to the opposing team, game officials, and each other before, during, and after today's game. Persons showing obvious participating in other acts and conduct of good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play are subject to objection and prosecution. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Now, the starting lineup. For the visiting team from District 5, Moraine Valley Cyclones. At one guard, a 5'9" freshman from Oaklawn, Illinois, number 22, Mike Schick. At the other guard, a 5'10" sophomore from Oaklawn, Illinois, number 25, Lane Barlow. At one forward from Blue Island, Illinois, a 6'3" sophomore, number 15, Mike Jackson. From Orland Park, a 6'5" sophomore, Modeses Mussolinas, number 21. And the man in the middle from Blue Island, Illinois, a 6'8" freshman, Rayon Holmes. Assistant coaches, Justin Domingo, Chris Lewis, Aaron Green, and the head coach, Eric Shannon. Now for the home team from District 3, the Erie Community College Cats. At one guard, number 3, Haruna Sului, 6'1" sophomore from Kano, Nigeria. At the other guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Elizabeth, New Jersey, Jamil Jenkins. At one forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, DeQuayne Jones. At the other forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Hamilton, Ontario, number 21, Sam Hatton. And the man in the middle from Akron, Ohio, a 6'10" sophomore, Trayvon Gordon, number 32. Assistant coaches, Rick Jacobs, Vincent Jacobs, and the head coach for the Erie Cats, Alex Nora.
I want to thank our public address announcer, John Spacia, for the starting lineup. So this one is game number 1. Gets underway here on Friday. Moraine Valley comes out in the dark uniforms on the scoreboard. They're wearing their traveling green uniforms. Moraine Valley across the chest in white. numbers on the front and back in white with a white stripe down the side. The Erie Cats in their home white uniforms. Erie across the chest in red, numbers in red on front and back, trimmed in black as well with the black stripe down the side. As we get ready for the tip, Gordon jumping for Erie and Holmes jumping for Moraine Valley. The tip back controlled by the Cyclones. Inside feed, quick layup, good with the right hand for Moraine Valley and Macelonis, his first two. Jenkins up the floor now for Erie. Jenkins now with it, now gives it right side wing, inside feed, turnaround jumper, blocked away, controlled though by Erie. 18 to shoot, 19:35 left in the first half. Jenkins gives right side ring to Salute. Looking inside, trying to get inside, Moraine Valley takes it away for the first County Market Bakery turnover. Head the other way, left side wing, Moraine Valley, cross-court pass, looking inside, now getting it inside, kick back out, no three, now top the key, three on the way, no good. Rebound comes back down to Moraine Valley. Up working between the circles as they'll reset the offense. Looks like a zone defense played by Erie. Moraine Valley playing catch with it around the top of the key, now gives into the corner. Inside feed, now kick out. Macelonis, three, good.
Well, you talked about that zone defense, and the reason that Erie's trying to play a zone defense is because they're trying to keep Holmes out of the middle. What Moraine Valley has just done a beautiful job of is the in and out passing, trying to push everybody into the middle so they can kick it out. And when you're hitting threes or even 15, 16-foot twos, you're going to be able to do a lot of damage.
Another County Market Bakery turnover down at the other end as Jenkins called for the travel. The second possession for Erie in the second County Market Bakery turnover with 18:35 left in the first half of play. It's Moraine Valley leading Erie 5-0, and Macelonis with all the points for Moraine Valley. Now three-quarter court pressure applied by Erie. They get it across the 10-second line, does Moraine Valley, but stolen away by Erie. Up the floor, the dunk won't fall for Erie as Jones tried to slam that one home but couldn't get it to go, and up the floor goes Moraine Valley. Right side wing, now top of the key. They'll work it around the perimeter. Now getting it inside, drop step, dunk, inside for the big man Holmes, and we're going to have our first timeout, our Schroeder's drive-in timeout. We'll take it as well. 18:10 left in half number one. It's Moraine Valley leading Erie 7-0 on the NJCAA radio network on iHigh.com, 1490 WDAN, and VermilionCountyFirst.com. $17:30 left in the first half of play. Moraine Valley with the basketball, and they lead 7-0 over Erie. Moraine Valley gets it inside to Holmes. Drop step, turnaround, jumper, in and out, won't fall. Gets his own rebound, now kicks out. Three on the way. Parrish Construction three is good for Macelonis. He's got 8. Macelonis with 8 of the 10 Moraine Valley points. Erie working around the perimeter now as Moraine Valley sinks into a 2-3 zone. Driving in, stolen away by Jenkins. Is driving the baseline there was Obana at the other end, spinning through the lane. Shot won't go. Rebound out of bounds off of Moraine Valley as Holmes was trying to save it, but it was Jackson driving through the lane, kind of out of control. Lost the handle and couldn't hang on to it.
Difference is during that timeout, Alex and Wara went to a man-to-man coverage versus the zone coverage, so that has changed Moraine Valley's offensive style a little bit. They're still wanting to get the ball into Holmes as much as possible, and that's what they're hoping to do is now solidify him in one-on-one coverage.
Parrish Construction 3 on the way for Erie, no good. Erie gets the rebounds, kicks back out. Another Parrish Construction 3, and Hatton can't get it to go, but he was fouled on the play by Mike Jackson of Moraine Valley, so Mr. Hatton will head to the line and shoot 3 Country Financial agent Dave Harvey free throws.
Mr. Harvey got his money's worth last night. We shot about 65 free throws last night in the final game of the day.
First free throw on the way is good for Sam Hatton, his first, team first, 16:33 left in the first half of play, 10-1. Moraine Valley with the lead, make that 10-2 as Sam Hatton gets his first 2 Country Financial agent Dave Harvey free throws. You can look for number 3 on the way right here. Looks like Mr. Hatton's a pretty good free throw shooter.
They've shot 65% through the first 2 games of the tournament.
Well, I just jinxed him there as that was off the back iron. Rebound comes down out of bound off of Moraine Valley, so it's going to give the ball back to Erie, trailing by 8, 10-2 Moraine Valley leads. 16.5 left in the first half of play. Inbound comes between the circles to Hatton, now right side wing. They get it inside, kick out, left side wing. Looking to drive baseline was Dennis, but he'll bring it back between the circles to Emmett. Emmett to Dennis, back to Emmett, looks at a 3 and gives it back to Dennis. He'll drive in, kick out, Emmett 3, won't go, but Erie gets another offensive rebound. To Hatton, Hatton working just inside the 3-point arc, top of the key. Right side wing he gives, hands off, jump stop, jumper from just inside the free throw line, good for, it looks like, Dennis with the basket.
Their first field goal of the game in 6 attempts.
Holmes turnaround jumper at the other end, inside the paint, won't fall, up the floor, now goes Emmett. And Erie, left side wing, corner 3, no good for Hatton. Moraine Valley pulls down the board. 15.5 left in the first half of play, 10-4. Moraine Valley with the lead and the basketball. Gives left side wing, the Cyclone takes the 3, won't go. And up the floor now goes Emmett. Emmett and Erie driving in, circus shot won't go. The big man for Moraine Valley, Holmes pulls it down, and now Moraine Valley will slow it down a little bit.
It's interesting to see which team this tempo favors. I would have thought initially coming into the game it would favor Erie a little bit more, but Moraine Valley seems to be handling it early.
Freeman drives in, can't get the jumper to go as the layup was no good. Very contested there, and Dennis heads up the floor for Erie. Gives left side wing and hands to Jones. Jones to Emmett. Back to Jones, now inside the feed, and Holmes comes over for help. Right side wing, now corner 3, won't go. Rebound, put back is good for Itago. His first 2, 10-6. The lead's only 4 for Moraine Valley. 14:27 left in the first half.
Erie shooting 20% from the field, 2 out of 10.
Around the key, moves the ball for Moraine Valley. Left side wing, in the corner, 3, good for Mike Jackson, his first 3. That Parrish Construction 3-pointer. 14:05 left in the first half, 13-6. Moraine Valley with the lead over Erie. Right side forecourt is Jones, now gives to the corner. Back to Jones, looks at the Parrish Construction 3, but instead gives to Emmett. Emmett feeds the ball inside to Itago. Itago drives in, he's going to be fouled. We get that foul on 35 Holmes.
Well, and that's one of the things Erie wants to do. They have to isolate Holmes, especially when he's on defense. Try to push the ball in his direction. You've got Itakogo who can go in there, move around in the paint a little bit. Try to get him to pick up a few fouls, if nothing else, here in this first half to eliminate his presence.
Itakogo gets the basket to go, and a foul right on the inbound. And give that Mike O'Donnell charged with his first foul. Duco at the line, shooting 1. Country Financial agent Dave Harvey free throw. Call Dave today for all your financial needs at 431-8722. Etico gets it to go for his 5th point. 13-9, the lead for Moraine Valley. Full court pressure applied by Erie. Across the 10-second line, Moraine Valley goes. They'll give it left side forecourt, playing with it at the top of the key now is Freeman. Freeman gives left side wing to O'Donnell. O'Donnell into the corner, and we're going to have a County Market Bakery turnover as they threw that one away, and that one was right in the lap of Buzz.
Erie did a nice job that time of trapping in the corner, so now what you have is a little bit of a hybrid of the man-to-man, trying to, again, isolate inside, but also double teaming every opportunity they get when they're able to move the ball around down deep on the baseline.
Up the floor comes Erie. Looking to get it back to Emmett as that zone, 3-2 zone stretched out a little bit. Etico inside, working on Holmes, spins around, shot, in and out, and it'll fall. Thought that one was going to fall out for Etico, but he got it to go.
Erie's made 3 buckets from the field in a row after starting off one of their first 9.
Moraine Valley left side wing, 13-11. They have the lead and the basketball. 12:50 left in the first half. Freeman with it in left side forecourt for the Cyclones of Moraine Valley. Passes to the corner and can't hang on to it is Bush for their 3rd County Market Bakery turnover. County Market Bakery, your Village Mall and Town Center bakery teams are ready to serve you 7 days a week. For teamwork you can count on, your County Market Bakery teams are there. 12:44 left in the opening half of game number 1. Don't forget, game number 2 features Grand Rapids and Danville Area Community College. So come on out and enjoy the NJCAA Division II National Basketball Tournament. Working around the perimeter is Erie, right side wing, now top of the key. Between the circle, Emmett with the basketball, and now gives right side wing to Jones. Jones in the forecourt to Emmett. Back around the perimeter he goes to Haynes. Haynes to Emmett, now to Jones, working around the perimeter. Jones drives in, big hop step, gives it inside, shot won't go, but a foul is Yondell Dennis will head to the line and shoot some Country Financial agent Dave Harvey free throws. Foul on Holmes, his 2nd. As you mentioned, Scott, getting him in foul trouble would definitely help out the Cats from Erie.
Well, and now with him sporting his 2nd personal foul, the question is how long do you leave him in, and how intense is he going to be inside the paint with 2 fouls on him?
Yondell Dennis gets his first Country Financial agent Dave Harvey free throw to fall. When Holmes is out on the floor, you can definitely tell he's the tallest guy out there.
We saw that a lot yesterday, Andrew, as teams would pick up a lot of fouls early, and when that happened, they really pulled back on defense.
2nd, Dave Harvey free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to Erie, put back by Haynes, no good, but he was fouled. So now he'll go to the line and shoot some Country Financial agent Dave Harvey free throws. Is that foul on Mike Jackson, his 2nd, so foul trouble playing early for Moraine Valley.
Right now, Erie has 10 rebounds, Andrew, 6 of those 10 offensive rebounds.
The first free throw, good for Haynes, and if I was Erie, I would just about miss this, because I think every time they've shot 2 free throws, they've missed the 2nd one and got the rebound. So Haynes at the line, looking to break the tie at 13. Free throw on the way and good as he gets both Country Financial agent Dave Harvey free throws, and now Erie with the full court pressure. Moraine Valley up the floor. Macelonis shot good as they broke the press there. Did Moraine Valley and got the easy bucket by Macelonis.
He didn't take any time at all, and what he didn't do was put the ball on the floor. He caught a nice pass just below the free throw line. A lot of times guys will take that one dribble before they go up with it, and when you do that, that slows your speed down enough. Sometimes the defense can get in behind you. He did an excellent job, catch it and release it. One step up to the bucket he went. I thought he did an excellent job with it.
Macelonis is who we're talking about there. Looks like we might have a little bit of blood on the floor or a player bleeding. We'll keep it here, though, with 11:58 left in the opening half, 15-14. Moraine Valley with the lead over Erie.
When you go back and look at some of the numbers of these two teams in the first 2 games of the tournament, we talked about Rashawn Holmes. Not only is he averaging 20 points a game, But in the first game, he had 8 block shots. So far here tonight, he's got 2. Holmes, of course, leads the nation in the number of block shots. We talked about Macelonis. He's had 10 points a game average coming into today for Moraine Valley. On the other side, you've got a 20-point Yandel Dennis, who has had 2 outstanding games in this tournament.
Right side wing, deep 3 on the way by Emmett, won't go for Erie, and Moraine Valley heads the other way, leading by 1, 15-14. The Cyclones lead the Cats with 11:40 left in the first half. Moraine Valley with the basketball, working it around the perimeter, now gives it to the right side elbow. Shot fake on the right side wing, good move inside, can't get the easy one to go. Was push for Moraine Valley. Here come the Cats, left side wing, they give it to Dennis. Dennis almost loses it, but hangs on to it. Now with pressure, gives left side wing, driving in. Now shot on the way, can't go, put back, good for Itago. Itakogo up the floor, or actually Moraine Valley up the floor the other way, breaking the press, but Itakogo gets the block. Moraine Valley with the basketball, though, still shot won't fall for the Parish Construction 3. And that ball will go out of bounds, and I believe they'll give it to the Cats of Erie.
Itakogo did a great job of getting up in the air, his first block of the day, and that was all timing. He saw when the ball was being released, he went straight up into the air, a little distance away from the shooter. Great job on timing the play, and what he did do was he blocked it inbounds, giving his team an opportunity to pick it up even though they didn't.
Right side wing at the other end. Parrish 3, good for the Erie Cats as Haynes gets the basket to go. 19-15, Erie with the 4-point advantage over Moraine Valley. Up the floor the other way, Moraine Valley having trouble. They get it across half court, but now it's stolen away by Erie. Layup won't go, and we're going to have Jones head to the floor, and he's in pain, and they're going to say no foul. Or excuse me, Dennis shaken up on the play for Erie.
They're calling for the coach, and then once the coach started to go out, Dennis popped up. He doesn't want to come out. Man, the way he was writhing around in pain a little bit there, I thought that could have been a significant injury, and yet he shakes it off and gets right back up.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Dennis has had a few big games already for the Erie Cats in this one, in this tournament. Emmett will inbound it. Inbounds it to Itico, but it's stolen away by Holmes as he checked back in the lineup with 2 fouls. 10-18 left in the first half of play. 19-15 Erie with the lead over Moraine Valley. Freeman crosses the 10-second line. For Moraine Valley, gives right side wing to Barlow. Barlow looking inside, now finds inside. Now Freeman, he'll have it on the left side baseline, but he'll bring it all the way back. Top of the key, they'll swing it. Holmes, hands off, shot won't go. We're going to have a foul.
Boy, what a great play there. He comes around, hands the ball off to Holmes. Holmes holds it just a second to let him get right around him. And as soon as Barlow was able to break around him, he hands it right back on the basket side so that all that Barlow had to do was take the ball and then go in. Everybody comes in and crashes on him. He doesn't get the bucket, but he does head to the line. What a great pick and roll play.
Barlow, First Country financial agent Dave Farby free throw is good. His first basket of the game, so he'll have one more at the line. Trying to close the deficit his Cyclones of Moraine Valley face. He spins it, eyes it, flies it, can't get it to go. 19-16, Moraine Valley trails Erie with 9:50 left in the first half. Emmett swings it around the perimeter, gives left side wing. Now back top of the key, working between the circles is Emmett. Emmett gives inside, now back outside. Dennis, 3, good. Dennis with his second 3 of the game, and at the other end, 3-point basket for Macelonis.
They're going to say it was a 2, Andrew.
He's got 12, a quick score at the other end, now by Erie, by Mason, as we're up and down the floor, 24-19. Erie with the lead over Moraine Valley, 9:09 left in the first half of play. Holmes, left side wing, crossover dribble, and they're going to get a foul on Itakogo.
I'm just not sure that if you're Moraine Valley, you want to get into a running game with Erie. Erie is very quick. They go to the ball very hard. They go to the basket extremely well. I'm just not sure that Moraine Valley wants to try to stay with that type of a tempo. Where I think they've been successful is using that in and out offense.
Using plays like they did with that kind of pick and roll by Holmes.
Set up, established, methodical offenses.
Right side, inbound, shot won't go. Holmes with the putback, he gets it to go. Holmes did a nice job of pump fake inside, got some guys off the ground, and then had an uncontested layup there.
Not enough big guys do that. Not enough big guys will take that fake, Andrew. They get the ball, they want to go right up with it. The defense knows that and collapses in. Great job to get the defense up in the air and then go strong.
Erie trying to push it up the floor and has the ball kicked out of bounds by Moraine Valley. Dennis working between the circles, now hands to Emmett. Emmett spins around between the circles, gives left side wing. Now feeds it inside to Dennis. Dennis tries a hook shot in the lane, shot blocked, ball on the ground, and we're going to have a tie-up. So it's going to go to, or stay with Erie. 24-20, Erie with the lead over Moraine Valley. 8.5 left in the first half of play. Erie will inbound underneath the basket and will have 9 to shoot. Another person checking into the lineup for Erie. It'll be Obona checking in for Dennis. Inbound it, now they'll hand to Emmett for Erie. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Emmett, he's going to run out the shot clock as he was just unaware of how much time was left on that. The 5th County Market Bakery turnover for the Erie Cats. 8:21 left in the first half of play. 24-20, Erie with the lead over Moraine Valley. Moraine Valley inbounds it to Freeman in the backcourt. He'll bring the ball across the 10-second line. Gives it to Holmes. Holmes working top of the key. One pump step drives in, shot blocked, but he's going to be fouled as his glasses came flying off there. Foul is going to be called on 32, Gordon for Erie. Gordon with his first, and we're going to have to the line of Holmes looking for his 5th and 6th point, shooting 2 Country Financial agent Dave Farby free throws.
He got hit so hard his glasses flew across the floor.
I wonder if he could see when he had it off there. First free throw on the way, off the front iron, but he gets it to roll in. He's got 5.
What a nice feathery touch that is, huh? Just set right on the front of the rim and rolled right on through the net. That's going to clean the glasses up a little bit.
The referee threw him the ball there, and he wasn't done cleaning it, but he'll take a few hard dribbles at the free throw line. 2nd Country Financial agent Dave Farby free throw off the iron, no good, and Erie will head the other way. 8:05 left in the opening half. Erie with the 3-point lead, 24-23. Jenkins spinning around the perimeter, tries to feed it to the corner, knocked out of bounds by Moraine Valley. You hear the Erie coach right in front of our R&R Travel press box saying stay on your feet as Jenkins drove in the lane, jumped up in the air, but didn't have anywhere to throw it. So
any coach will tell you, Andrew, you got to know what you're going to do with the ball before you stop or go up in the air with it.
Erie inbounds the basketball between the circles. Now gives right side wing, back right side wing. Deep Parish Construction 3 is good for